Hi everyone, this is Devins Financial Weekly Stock Analysis Newsletter. Today is June 18th, 2017. Our newsletter is for your informational purpose only. We're not responsible for your gains and losses. Let's take a look at current market trend and our strategy. U.S. stock market remain in a sideways trend. My action last week, I have got back to the market but with very small positions in the strong stocks, in the very few strong stocks. In the meantime, I'm ready to get stopped out anytime. So I have the open stop order in place. So in case the market will come down again, I will just get out. Let's take a look at the market indices. German DAX index is in the uptrend. Nothing has changed. Look at NASDAQ index. It came down and last week it tried to rebound, and because of this attempt to rebound, that's why I got in, but looks like the rebound has not materialized. We should watch closely whether Nasdaq can hold the 50-day moving average. Right now it's above the 6,000 point. If it failed to hold the 50-day moving average and break down, we have to see the volume. If it break down with a very high volume, that's a very bearish sign. For now, look at the last few days when the market came down and Nasdaq has a very high volume. That's an indication that institutions are selling into this market. Whether we can remain the uptrend or not, we have to see. We will watch the market next move closely and keep you posted next week. Let's take a look at SP 500. SP 500 performed much better than Nasdaq. Right now, it's above 50-day moving average. It's actually above 30-day moving average, which is this light blue line. So this is a very good sign. Gold came down. Gold seems like it's oscillating in some kind of wave shape trend, but the support of this oscillation has been moving up. So it looks like although gold is very volatile, but the overall trend seems has improved. Silver hit the 200-day moving average and came down. Gold mining stock ETF came down. This is a bad sign. So it finished this consolidation, which is a flat base, but moved to the downside. It break down to the downside. Crude oil oscillating, but came down again. China Asia market hit the 50-day moving average and come down. It just came down here. It finished a double bottom shape, but as soon as it hits the 50-day moving average, it seems like hitting the resistance and came down. FXI China ETF, and this is in a nice uptrend, but recent week, last couple of weeks, it has come down. So semiconductor ETF, this is 3 times of semiconductor ETF. You gotta have a stop order. So as soon as they break this, usually when the market has gone up a lot, 3 times ETF, I have a very tight stop order, and here you should get out this day. But if not, now we have to be very cautious. It is possible that this ETF will rebound from a 50-day moving average, but nothing is guaranteed. If the overall market continue to deteriorating, the semiconductor can come down too. So we just have to be very cautious. Tech ETF 3 times as well. This one seems like trying to support a 50-day moving average. We just have to watch this closely. BOTZ, this is a robotics AI ETF. Right now it came down and looking for support here. FAS is a financial ETF 3 times, and financial ETF performs the best in this market. Seems like FAS broke out from this little base here. And right now it's consolidating, but just pay attention to financial ETF. That's They seems doing good. QQQ, this is a Nasdaq ETF, trying to find support around 50-day moving average, which is very important. ROBO, this is another robotics ETF, also came down, and if it can find support around 50-day moving average area, that's better. Again, SMH, this is a one-time semiconductor, and looking for support around 50-day moving average. Social media ETF also looking for support around 50-day moving average. As we see those important ETFs right now, they're sitting above the 50-day moving average, but we have to keep a close eye on it. Now, I'd like to show you a few stocks on the watch list. For now, I don't suggest you buy stocks unless you see something really good and also the chart looks very good. Then you may buy with a small position. Okay, first stock is a AAOI, Applied Optoelectronics, and this is a telecom equipment. Anyhow, it's trying to find support around 50-day moving average. We have to make sure it can support. If it can support, then this presents a good opportunity to buy. But if it slides through, means when they come down 50-day moving average with a high volume, that's a bad sign. Apple, that's what it means. Apple broke 50-day moving average with a high volume. Not very good. We have to be very cautious with Apple stock. Adobe is looking for support around 50-day moving average. So that's a promising. Align Technology, uh, this one pulled down and then quickly reversed to the upside. Volume is quite high. Wondering why the volume is so high. Amazon obviously at this level, 927 level, and there's a lot of support. Volume is high, so uh, Amazon has a lot of support. Alibaba still in the uptrend, but it's pulling back, uh, so it may fill the gap. CG and next, this is robotics. I believe this is this is CGNX. They have the computer vision, and then they have the robotics on the assembly line. Anyhow, this stock is a very strong uptrend right now, pull back near 50-day moving average, and we have to see if it can rebound from there. If it does, then this is a buy opportunity. DLPH, this is a self-driving car. Right now, it came back to the support level. Facebook, same thing. Try to look for support around 50-day moving average. Google, same thing. Uh, okay. Now Microsoft, nice uptrend. Looks like it did find support around 50-day moving average. Nvidia also nice uptrend. Nvidia didn't even come down to 50-day moving average. That means there's a strong conviction that stock may go up in long term. So right now it's a very there's still a lot of interest in buying Nvidia. PY. This company they make tracking chips and associated systems so that like over the weekend the big news is Amazon bought Whole Food and PI in in impaging really know how to don't know how to pronounce that word. Anyhow, they make the tracking devices uh, to track um, how they say that the whole thing. Amazon bought Whole Food. The idea is you can go do your grocery shopping with a cell phone app. You never need a cash out. You just pick up things on the shelf, put it in the bag, and walk out. So they need and for this kind of a new thing, new experience, anticipation is this company's tracking device will be very popular. So that's the reason why the stock goes up, And we have to watch if it can pull back a little bit. That would be an opportunity to buy. Volume is high on updates. That's a good sign. Applied materials also came down. We have to watch whether it can support around 50-day moving average or not. Micro technologies, and this is also came down towards 50-day moving average. And Tesla barely came down at all. We just have to see what's going on. Viva Systems. Sorry, this is not a pharmaceutical. This is a networking company. Sorry, the software company, and their customers in pharmaceutical industry. Anyhow, the stock came down near the 50-day moving average. It looks like it tried to support here. So in all, most of the stocks here came down toward 50-day moving average. We have to look for the rebound before we buy. So if you buy too early, then you have to control your position, knowing that the stock may slide through and you may lose too much if you bought position size is too large right now. And that will be all for this week. And see you next week.